Hello there, my name is Logan, but you can call me Copycat99. And today I've got a sealed booster box from Legends of the Force here. Thought I'd crack it on camera, give you some free content, so you can share in my dismay as we open nothing good. All the hyperspace always twos, etc. Got Anakin, Shadowed Undercity, Curious Flock. Let's see, probably neutral. Over there, Corrupted Saber, Cunning Villain, also down here. Forged Starfighter, it's up here. Hyperspace Strike Ship, Magistrate Scout, Sorceress Blast, Jedi Consular here, Graceful Purgle, Jedi Starfighter, Sorasu Stance, Lor San Tekka, Jocasta Nu, Scythe is our rare. Jedi Starfighter goes here. And then Hyperfoil Balin Skull as the foil slot. It's pretty. Next pack. Got us. There, that way. Ahsoka. Holy City. Mysterious Hermit. Borg. Youngling Padawan. Medical Frigate. Outer Mystic. Jedi Guardian. Hyena Bomber. Kadu. Awakened Spectres. Heavy Missile Gunship. Stinger Mantis. Ezra Bridger. Jedi Trials as our rare. And then Protect the Pod as our foil. Supreme Leader Snoke, Strangled Cliffs, Lothcat, Fallen Jedi, Will of the Force, Wampa, Inquisitor's Lightsaber, not there. Night Sister Warrior, Strike Ship, Hyperspace Wayfarer, Drain Essence, Directed by the Force, Infused Brawler, Force Illusion, Bernestra Rioa as our rare, and In the Shadows as our foil. Hyperspace Kit Fisto as our leader, Space. Kawakian Monkey Lizard, Nihil Marauder, Longbeam Cruiser, Hyperspace Go into Hiding, Jedi in Hiding, Following the Path, Cure Wounds, Night Saber, Protect the Pod, Dagoyan Master, Battle Fury, Jedi Vector, Yoda's Lightsaber as our rare, and then Cartel Interceptor as our foil. Next pack. Marble Kit Fisto, Crystal Caves, Charging Philac, Sand Trooper Cavalry, Tip the Scale, Go into Hiding, Loth Wolf, Unleash Rage, Terran Tadic, Town, Cartel Interceptor, Depa Balaba, Shatterpoint, Gungi, The Daughter as our rare, and Jedi Vector as our foil. Kanan Leader, Shadowed Undercity, Jedi Sentinel, Volptex, Lifewind Sage, Hyperspace Relic Scavenger. It's a nice one for Twin Suns. Definitely checking that in some decks. Exegol Patroller, Grappling Guardian, Thralls of the Coven, Village Tender, Talzin's Assassin, Asajj Ventress, A Precarious Predicament, Karis, Doom as our rare, and Awakened Spectre's Hyperfoil as our foil. Normal Kit Fisto, Fortress Vader, Mysterious Hermit, Ravening Gundark, Manking Clan Shuttle, Hyperspace Lifewind Sage, Protect the Pod, Talzin's Assassin, Jedi in Hiding, Jedi Consular, Awakened Specters, Helio Star Compass, Blockade Runner, Flight of the Inquisitor, Time of Crisis as our rare, and a Hyperfoil Corrupted Lightsaber as the foil. Such a pretty card. Wish it was a little bit better. Normal Mother Talzin, Night Sister Lair, Army of the Undead, Ascension Cable, Last Words, N1 Starfighter, Jedi Knight, Hive Defense Wing, Lothwolf, Witch of the Mist, Trident Assault Ship, Depa Billaba, Nameless Terror, Kelleran Beck, Mystic Monastery as our rare, and Hunting Nexu as our foil. Obi-Wan Kenobi as our leader, Hyperspace Strangle Cliffs as our rare, not Force Token, lame. Gungan Warrior, Tusken Tracker, Consumed by the Dark Side, Padawan Starfighter, DRK-1 Probe Droid, Praetorian Guard, Guardian of the Wills, Purge Trooper, Jedi Temple Guards. No, down there. Base throwing me off. Quinlan Voss, Caretaker Matron, Impossible Escape, Oppo Rancisis as our rare, who's a legendary. I think I'm going to keep those off to the side. And our foil is Jedi Sentinel. Well, I'll show all the legendaries at the end, I think. They're currently off camera because this camera setup is not the greatest for opening product. Looks like not too much can get on screen, but that's whatever. Great Inquisitor, Normal Leader, Normal Jedi Temple, Pounce, Gifted Urchin, Adapt of Anger, Refugee of the Path, Supremacy TIE SF, Hunting Nexu, Point Rain Reclaimer, Secretive Sage, Attuned Frynock, or Furnock, Luthen Rail, Acclamator Assault Ship, it's double green, so here, Savage Oppress, Kylo Ren's Lightsabers are rare, and then Bolstered Endurance is our common. I flipped these for some weird reason. There we go. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Hyperspace as our leader, Crystal City as our base, Disturbance in the Force, In the Shadows, Sorcerers of Tund, Hyperspace Night Sister Warrior, Myrnock, or Minoc, Heirloom Lightsaber, Ravenous Rathtar, Overpower, Whirlwind of Power, BD1, Plo Koon, Infused Brawler Hyperspace, Second Sister is our rare, and Carice is our foil. Normal Third Sister is our leader. Starlight Temple is our base. It's worse. J-type Nubian Starship. Blue Squadron Assault Wing. Force Slow. Do or Do Not. Knights of Ren. Crushing Blow. Acolyte of the Beyond. Relic Scavenger. Marin. Force Speed. It's double yellow. Hyperspace Heavy Blaster Cannon, which is a rare. Nice. And then Sin Dralig is our actual rare slot. And in the foil, we get a foil Mystic Monastery. So that was a double rare in a legendary pack, and they all are not particularly good. That is a little unfortunate. We press on anyway. Next pack here. Another Taliesin, normal. Shadowed Undercity. Youngling Padawan. Blue Squadron Assault Wing. Life Wind Sage. Gifted Urchin. Grappling Guardian. Thralls of the Coven. Village Tender. Taliesin's Assassin. Tukata. Saurus Stance. Acclamator Assault Ship. Focus Determines Reality. As I Have Foreseen is our rare. And Gungan Warrior is our foil. Normal Third Sister. Jedi Temple. Adept of Anger. Fallen Jedi. Tusken Tracker. Hyperspace Lothwolf. That's a nice one. It's a pretty card. I'll definitely be jamming in some Twin Suns decks at least. Paladin Trading Corvette. Bolstered Endurance. Jedi Knight. Hive Defense Wing. Itinerant Warrior. Luthen Rail. Lor San Tekka. Quinlan Voss. And our rare is Invasion Control Ship. And our foil is Attuned Furnock. Normal Obi-Wan. Normal Crystal Caves. It's Worse. J-type Nubian Starship. Refugee of the Path. DRK-1 Probe Droid. Jedi Temple Guards. Whirlwind of Power. Hunting Nexu. Knight of Ren. Padawan Starfighter. Balin Skull. Caretaker Matron. Calm in the Storm. And then our rare is Darth Malak, which is a legendary. And then our foil is Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is a starter exclusive. That's nice. Got a normal Kylo Ren for our leader. Jedi Temple is the base. Ascension Cable. Forged Starfighter. Force Slow. Last Words. Thralls of the Coven. Relic Scavenger. Supremacy TIE SF. Witch of the Mist. Paladin Training Wurbat. Directed by the Force. Lightsaber Throw. Impossible Escape. Virgin's Temple as our rare. It's dang rare bases, dude. Put them in the base slot, man. It drives me nuts. And then Hyperfoil Van A in the foil slot, which is nice. Hyperspace Anakin Skywalker as our leader. Normal Shrinkle Cliffs as our base. Banking Clan Shuttle. Gungan Warrior. Sorcerers of Tund. Consumed by the Dark Side. Graceful Purgle. Night Saber. Trident Assault Ship. Heirloom Lightsaber. Ravenous Rathtar. Owen Lars. Sith Legionnaire. Ki Adi Mundi. Premonition of Doom is the rare, and a Hyperfoil Blue Squadron Assault Wing is the foil. Got a normal Cal Kestis and a Hyperspace Night Sister Lair. Again, not Force Token, lame. Want those Hyperspace Force Tokens, man. Pounce. Ravenous Gundark, N1 Starfighter, Hyperspace Ravenous Rathtar, Outer Rim Mystic, Secretive Sage, Do or Do Not, Praetorian Guard, Guardian of the Wills, Aura Singh, Ezra Bridger, Hyperspace Drengir Spawn, which is a rare. Nice. Luke Skywalker is our normal rare. And then Mysterious Hermit is our foil. Normal Kephisto, Crystal Caves, Medical Frigate, Disturbance in the Force, Go Into Hiding, Corrupted Saber, Strike Ship, Minoc, Magistrate Scout, Sorceress Blast, Point Rain Reclaimer, Neiman Strike, Ataro Onslaught, Hyperspace Luthen Rail, Luminous Beings is our rare, and Itinerant Warrior is our foil. Normal Ahsoka Tano is our leader. Starlight Temple is our base. Army of the Undead. Lifewind Sage. Curious Flock. Hyperspace Curious Flock. That's a good one for Twin Zones. You can throw that in any Twin Zones deck theoretically because it's nice. It's just I didn't draw something on curve. I get to play a Curious Flock with whatever amount of experience. I've got Crushing Blow. Attuned Furnock. Overpower. Jedi Guardian, Tukata, Pelimato, Sheehan Flurry, Chirrut Imwe. Our rare is Eye of Scion, and our foil is a Precarious Predicament. The leader is Rey, and we've got Fortress Vader as the base, Youngling Padawan, Long Beam Cruiser, Charging Philac, Kadu, Grappling Guardian, Do or Do Not, or no, Unleash Rage. Where did that come from? Both red events, I guess. Inquisitor's Lightsaber, Cure Wounds, Acolyte of the Beyond, Vane, Battle Fury, Stinger Mantis, and Mythosaur is our rare. And Babu Frick is a foil rare in our foil slot. Hyperspace Ahsoka Tano is our leader. Hyperspace General Temple is the base. And finally, we got the Hyperspace Force token. We did it. Mission accomplished. All right, Sand Trooper Cavalry. Tip the Scale. Porg. Nihil Marauder. Village Tender, Drain Essence, Wampa, Falling the Path, Night Sister Warrior, Kylo Ren, Maz Kanata, Sacy Tin, and Rey is our rare, and our foil is Paladin Training Corvette. Supreme Leader Snoke is our leader. Shadow Undercity is our base. Voltex, Will of the Force, In the Shadows, Hyperspace Knight Ren. Nice. I will definitely be throwing that in Twin Suns deck. Jedi Starfighter, Terran Tadic, Itinerant Warrior, Hyena Bomber, Hyperspace Wayfarer, Dooku, Karis, Eighth Brother. Ogdo Bogdo is our rare, and our foil is Blockade Runner. Last pack here. Manifesting the showcase, because that would be sick. Got a showcase on camera for the first pack opening. We did not. Lame. Okay. We got Calcestus as the leader. Holy City as the base. Lothcat. Kowakian Monkey Lizard. Jedi Sentinel. Blue Squadron Assault Wing. Bolstered Endurance. Cartel Interceptor. Exegol Patroller. Town. Purge Trooper. Mace Windu. 3 Lessons. Watto. Trust Your Instincts is the rare. And the foil is Kowakian Monkey Lizard. So overall, that wasn't too great of a box. Didn't really hit any of the legendaries that I'm interested in playing, unfortunately. Here, I'll clean this up and then get them up on screen in a second. But it had a handful of decent hypers. No showcase also, which is lame. But seemed like okay value. I don't know. Now I get the very fun task of sorting all these cards and putting them in a binder, because that is how I do my collection. I like to put every card in a binder. Every card in the set, up to like 6 usually, because I share a collection with someone, and then we put 1 or 3, up to 6 of every card in that binder. So then when you need to build a deck, you just go and, hey, this card is in whatever set, and I just look up the set number and then find that page of the binder, because the set number also correlates with the aspect, so you can find the right aspect and get it from there. So legendary wise, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, which is like okay. I think that's about average. Mythosaur and Cinderallig and Oppo are really bad. These are not going to hold much value once we get full release and a ton of people are cracking product. Rey and Malak are both good, but they're kind of niche. Rey is primarily good in Yoda, and Darth Malak is really just waiting for a Sith leader home, which we don't currently have. Outside of Revan, which Revan's like okay. Revan is probably a pretty good fun deck if you want to try that. But yeah, so overall, like, pretty disappointing box. Not super exciting for the camera, but I'll still upload it. So yeah, that was the first box opening on the channel. Like this kind of content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps me out. It helps grow the channel. It makes YouTube like me more. I think that's all I've got. I'll see you in the next video.